Alright, hi everybody, Chicken here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about religion. Now, please keep in mind that I just set up my first audio compressor, and I don't know how it's gonna sound until after this video is finished and I'm editing it. Okay? So just please keep that in mind. So, religion. Everyone has their own religious beliefs. Everyone has their own thoughts and feelings and faiths. Personally, I don't believe in any god. I don't think that there's any divine being, any deity watching over me and choosing how my life works. I see myself as a Satanist, and that's not necessarily a religion, more of a belief and ideology. In LaVeyan Satanism, we don't see Satan as a being to worship. We believe that the only power that truly exists is ourselves. The only thing controlling us is us, and we make our own choices. We have free will. We are our own people. Anton LaVey was of the philosophy that God did not create humankind. Humankind created God. And personally, I think that if you look anywhere on the planet, anywhere where there is a human society, any belief system that exists, you can look at it and you can see any sort of religious system. The deities are extensions of that society. And you will see that specific group of people will believe in that God, that spirit, that entity, to aid them and to give them hope. The whole giving hope thing is nice, but I don't think that those external beings truly exist. Because if you look at it, if you look at the personality of each deity throughout history, each mythological being with sentience, they look not like an external being, completely unlike a human. They look like an isolated part of what we see inside ourselves. Our gods and our beasts and our monsters and our demons are not external beings influencing us. They are internal feelings and experiences, thoughts and emotions, and how we externalize them and project them onto a veil. The way we see demons and sins are not external experiences and thoughts and things that are honestly bad that will inflict consequences upon us. They are not. They are things that we personally see wrong about ourselves, and we push them out of ourselves to have a better idea of how to deal with them, as if it were an external threat and not something wrong with ourselves. Because it truly is. And in every mythology, every time you see something shown as evil, it is not an external force threatening us. It is us threatening ourselves with something wrong. It is an isolated threat from within, externalized and demonstrated differently. I am personally of the belief that in any mythology, any system of belief or faith, if you look at it close enough, every single being in there, every single story is a metaphor, something used to teach morals, not a literal event, not a literal being. I am personally of the belief that I control my own destiny, that I affect what will happen. Yes, things may affect me and happen to me, and there might be things that happen that I don't really choose over. But in the end, I will have a choice. I will always have some choice to make. I will always have some amount of free will in my life. There is no destiny, there is no absolute fate, because things happen by chance, and things happen by choice. And at some point or another, I will come to a crossroads, and I will be able to make a choice, to choose a left or right-hand path, and I will never know if I make a good or bad choice until later down the road. But it is my choice. In Satanism, we do not worship an external deity or devil. We put power and faith in ourselves to resolve our own conflicts and issues. We fix our own problems, and we work ourselves. That's not to say that we can't have external help, but we won't put all of our efforts into relying on everyone around us. We won't sit there desperately hoping that other people will help us and aid us when we are in need. We will choose to seek out help, or we will choose to work on our own, to solve our own issues, and to resolve our own problems and conflicts. To a Satanist, particularly a Levian Satanist, Satan is not an external being. That is not how we see them. It's not how we see Satan or the devil or whatever you want to call it. We see it as an externalization of ourselves, as a representation of things within us, an isolation of traits. I think that whatever people believe and whatever people see and whatever people think is their own choice. And if after listening to me, you want to know more, if you want to learn more, just go and learn. Look things up. If you want to talk to me about it, go ahead. Ask me something. I'll do my best to answer. There's definitely better information sources out there than me, though. I'll try and point you in the right direction if I can. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was really convoluted, but I didn't really script this. If you want some resources on Levian Satanism, I can try and send you a couple links for stuff, but I'm not going to put anything in the description of this video.